Good morning. So today we're going to talk about three expectations that fuel my anxiety. Everyone has expectations every day. Some expectations are realistic. Some are, I'm going to be like a basketball player, like a Larry Bird type deal when I was a kid, to I'm going to win $1 million by never playing the lottery, to everything in between. Um, the expectations I have for myself that cause me the most anxiety, you would think would be something outlandish, would be something crazy or out there, but really, they're really not. Um, they're pretty simple expectations that I take to an extreme, and you probably do too if you have similar expectations that I do. The first one is I should be further along in my life right now. I should be better at doing certain things. Um, so I graduated high school a long time ago, 1993. I didn't go to college. I had a family. Then I joined the military. Then I went to college. After college, I got a job. After that job, I stopped doing that job. And instead of staying in the career path I was in that I really loved, I got scared, got anxious, got stressed, and I left it and I did other things that had nothing to do with it. And that really damaged my mental health a lot because I gave up. I gave up on my hopes and dreams. And now I'm looking back going, I should be teaching, I should be further along, I should be doing better, but I'm not. I'm not doing better. And I'm not doing better because of the choices I've made. And that amps up my anxiety a ton because I see where I could be and I'm like, I'm failing. I'm failing at life. Now, in reality, I'm not failing at life. I'm not failing at life because I realized what caused me to leave that. It was stress, anxiety, depression. And now I'm getting the help I need through therapy, counseling, talking to y'all, taking medication, and changing some things in my lifestyle. So that's a big one. I've been doing better with that. I've been growing with that. My hope is I can go back to school and get my master's and kind of push forward in those endeavors and be better with that. The second one is I always need to be doing something useful. I always need to be doing something more productive. I always need to be doing something that shows that I'm worth it. We all have that. We want to feel needed. We always want to feel wanted. We always want to feel like we're a part of something. I feel like mine's a little unhealthy. So when I was teaching, I would sign up to do the morning care, the after school program. I would sign up for recess duty. I would sign up for every day. I wanted to feel like I was always in the middle of it. In the military, I would sign up for every extra little job there was. I would sign up for anything I could do to show that I was worth the time that these people gave to me. Um, I do the same thing at church. I sign up and I volunteer for lots of different things that I don't need to be doing, um, but I do. At the house, I try to do projects. I try to do things. I give myself extra time for the kids, for the wife, for the grandkids, for the people who think they're my kids, and everybody in between. I look for that validation through people acknowledging what I've been doing for them instead of just realizing that they love me for who I am. That is a struggle I'm going through right now. I'm going through it because I'm not working. And because I'm not working in a job, I'm doing things around the house. I'm doing other things for people. And while I'm doing that, if I feel like if I'm not doing enough, then I'm not earning my keep, which is silly, but that's just the way I guess I look at it. So that's one I'm still working through. I'm still trying to understand. And good, bad, or ugly, that's where I am on that. Um, Rest for me isn't my reward at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I still feel like um, if I'm playing a video game or doing something like a Lego model or listening to a book or anything like reading a book or reading something or watching a video, have I earned it? Not really sure. I always feel like I haven't. That goes from have I earned my wife kissing me goodbye in the morning, or have I earned my kids saying I love you on a text? Have I earned my grandson liking me today without me having to buy him something? Have I earned their love and their respect? Uh, and that's something that is right now on the very tippy top of my anxiety list. And then the second tippy top, the next, the number three, but yet number three on my list, but number two in my heart, I guess you'd say it, is um, I should be able to handle all this on my own. I should be able to take care of what I'm dealing with every day by myself. I should be able to do the fence by myself. I should be able to take care of the dogs by myself. I should be able to do all the errands by myself. I should be able to do this podcast by myself. I should be able to deal with my anxiety, my stress, my depression, all of this by myself without having to ask for help. And that's a struggle. It's a struggle because I want to feel like I don't need to rely on people, because people should rely on me, not the other way around. And while saying it out loud, it sounds kind of silly. In my head, it's not. And I talked to my wife about this a little bit last night. I said, I beat myself up a lot in my head. I have voices in my head that beat myself up because I'm not handling all these aspects of my life well by myself. I'm needing to ask for advice and ask for help and take medication and do different things to succeed during the day. And I beat myself up for it. She reminded me that I don't get a gold star if I handle my depression by myself. I don't get a special plaque because today I handled my depression by myself and I didn't ask for help. That's not how the world works. Yet I expect it to. And every day I struggle with that a lot. So I struggle with mostly is keeping myself busy, making sure that I'm earning my keep, and being able to handle what's going on in my head and in my life without asking for help. Those aren't healthy options, but those are the options I have. So what am I doing about it? So the first one, simple, right? I'm taking medication, I'm talking to people, I'm working through what I need to do to go back into the job that I love, that I want to do, that I want to succeed at. I'm taking medication, I'm doing certain therapy, I'm doing certain things to let my mind be better so when I go back to school to get my master's, I can succeed instead of bailing out on it like I did the last time. So that's a big one there. Second one is I'm trying to give myself 3 things a day to do. And if I do those 3 things, then I am productive. If I do more, great. But I'm not going to kill myself if I don't get 75 things done. Um, I'm trying for 3. I've held myself up to this high standard. It's not going to work. It's not productive. It's not realistic. I am not going to solve the world's problem today. The last big thing I'm doing is I'm working on talking to other people. Hey, I'm on support groups now. I'm doing certain things. I'm doing group therapy starting Thursday. I'm online groups, doing all different types of things to show that I can handle it on my own. This podcast, it's about, hey, what do you guys do? Someone suggested, hey, walk your dogs, take a walk, do this. I do journaling. All these different things help me understand who I am, what I am, and how I'm growing. Um, what's funny is I did these aspects for some students of mine. I had a student who was terrified to talk in front of people. Was one of the requirements to do it, but she was paranoid, anxiety, stress. So she had to say the Gettysburg Address. She couldn't say it in front of people. She just, her always been doing like this. And it was crazy. And I knew the kid. She was smart enough. She still is. And so what I did was I said, hey, how about we do this? I set up a video chat with her later with her mom. And I said, do it in front of the video. Now, could she have been reading off the Gettysburg Address from her screen? Probably. Did she? I don't think she did. Why? She wasn't trying to cheat. She wanted to do well, but she struggled with doing well in front of her peers. And that's okay. Back then, and that's the thing I found funny with all this is I've given grace to a lot of people who are not my kids, not my wife, to help them through certain things. But I didn't give my wife and my kids and people that are close to me that same grace. And that's also something we're working on, is forgiving them and telling them, hey, forgive me for being such an idiot. I didn't understand it. I do now. Sorry. Working through it. We can get there together. Um, but I've done that. I've done that. And I need to be able to give myself that same grace. If I can't, finish something in a day, like I wanted to finish the fence yesterday, didn't happen. I was having issues with the directions. I couldn't follow them. So I watched like 86 videos and read the directions 14 times. I did a lot of studying for the same thing because I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. Finally, I did. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, I can't do it. I paused and said, tomorrow I'll do it. I could have beat myself up for hours about it, but I didn't. I did beat myself up for a little bit, but not as long as I have in the past. And that's growth for me. Another thing that I'm doing differently is, and you tell me, so I do these videos, and someone who isn't a subscriber watched the video. He just watched it. He left me a message basically saying, hey, if I was doing these videos, I'd tweak this, I'd change this, I'd do this, I'd do this. And at first, when I was listening to the advice or seeing the advice, I took it as, oh my God, I'm a horrible person. This person hates me. What am I doing wrong? I stopped and I said, okay, what is he actually telling me? He's telling me constructive criticism. Don't use so much AI. Be yourself. Your video is about being authentic and real in you. Be authentic, be real, be you. Stop using all the AI crap to help you. Good point. Then he said, use the word a lot. You have a lot of gaps in your talking. And it's true. When you're teaching, when you're doing public speaking, you're allowed to have gaps because you let the audience pause. You let them soak it in. You let them deal with it. Videos like this, it doesn't work as well. Why? Because that's not the way videos are watched. We want constant entertainment, constant words, constant thought. There's a lot less doability or watchability in pausing, and that doesn't always help your video get watched and listened to. Also, I guess the algorithm doesn't like it, but I don't know anything about algorithms yet. And the last thing he told me was, hey, get better camera, get better audio. And I can't do that because that's a lot of money and I'm not spending that for this. Maybe I will someday, but not today. So I originally, again, took that as a negative, paused, thought to myself, is this a negative? No, it wasn't a negative. It was giving me advice. And I'm going to try to listen to it. He also said, hey, why do you always start off with, hey, this is the category mistake day, the whole intro thing. He's like, if people are watching you, they probably know your channel, or they can look at the name of your channel and they can see it. And that's true. And I used to always do that because I thought, hey, I want to make sure that my name's out there. If you're watching this either with a short or in reality in long form, my name's underneath with a little weird picture, and it makes sense. So I guess I don't have to keep saying, hey, watch me. So to recap, I'm going to try to keep it a little shorter today. If you're struggling like I am, think of these things, okay? Think about it. You don't win a prize by handling life's craziness by yourself. You don't get a special medal by, gritting your teeth and bearing it. You will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 99.75% guaranteed. Okay. You might not succeed in the way that you dreamt about it when you were 9 years old. But if you get up this morning, if you're productive and you called somebody, you've talked to somebody, you've done something, you've tried to be a good person in a way of, hey, I've called my friend, or I've checked in with my mom, or I've read a news article and I've learned something different today. You've gotten ahead. You've changed your life for the better. And while you can't always be productive and you can't always change your life for the better every minute of every day, remember you're not alone. There are people out there in your life. No matter if you think there's not, there are people out there in your life who are there, who will support you if you just email, text, call, video chat, tweet them, text them, WhatsApp them, whatever it is. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm struggling. Can you help me out? They will. There are people out there that care about you, even if you don't think they do. So the last thing I'm going to stop the video with is, hey, I've gotten like 2,000, 2,100 views. Great. Awesome. I've got 14 subscribers. If you watch the video, if you like the video, just hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe. If you like the video and you want to subscribe, amazing. If you don't, hit the like video. If you don't like the video, hit the down thumb. I think there's a down thumb. That's just showing me that there are people out there watching it that are real. I don't know if there's bots watch. I have no idea how bots work, but I want to see if there's actual real people watching this longer than 27 seconds. You know what I mean? Long enough that I can actually get um, a demographic to know who's watching. I don't need to know your name and where you're from. What I need to know is, hey, am I making sense to somebody other than my 14 subscribers? Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you understand the new format, if it makes sense, or if you think I should tweak some more. Because I'll listen. Because I'm not an expert and I've never pretended to be. So till tomorrow, thank you all for watching. Have a great day.